Hello students, and thank you for watching this video. In this video, I'm going to pick up where we left off in class, talking about supporting points and supporting sentences. And I'm going to use some of the ideas that you put on your Google Doc in class to put the ideas into a paragraph so you can see how that actually happens. So I'm in the same worksheet that we used in class. And I'm going to go all the way down to activity A. Now in activity A, we had a topic sentence. There are many reasons why people immigrate to a new country, but the most common causes of immigration are to have better opportunities and to escape danger. So these two in bold are the two supporting points. I have one here, the first one, and I also have one here. And I also read through the Google Docs from your groups, right? These are your Google Docs. And I took out some of the best ideas that I really liked from those, and I put them into supporting sentences. Now, notice here that I have some transition words like for instance, or for example, or one example of. And then in these sentences, these are explanations. So I explain the example, right? Give an example, explain the example. Here I give a reason, and then I explain the reason as well, okay? So I hope you can take a look at this and kind of see how I use transitions to give an example and explain, to give a reason and also explain. Now, you might not have this many ideas. I love to write, so I always write a lot. But even if you have two supporting sentences for right now, I think that's great, okay? The next thing I'd like to show you here is that you'll notice the supporting points, they are just ideas, but it's not a sentence. So I'm going to use transition words to help me write a sentence for supporting point number 1 and also supporting point number 2. And I'm going to use these sentences to put it into my paragraph later. So to use transitions, I'm going to come down here to how to introduce a supporting point into a paragraph. Again, we have sentence starters for if it's the first supporting point or if it's the second supporting point. And I bet you guys can guess how to do it for the third supporting point. So I'm going to leave that up to you. For my first supporting point, I need to choose which sentence starter I like best. Well, I know that my paragraph is going to talk about the causes of immigration. So I'd like to put something about cause into my paragraph. So I'm not going to do number 1. I kind of like number 3. So I'm going to copy this and I'm going to come back up to my first supporting point. My first supporting point is to have better opportunities. And I'm going to write this underneath. Oops, it's not a bullet point. It's going to be a sentence. So I'm going to use this sentence starter here to type a sentence for my first supporting point. One cause or one effect? One cause or one effect? Well, my topic sentence talks about the causes. So I'll say one cause. One cause of what? One cause of... And then again, I'll look back at my topic sentence, the causes of immigration. So my topic is immigration, one cause of immigration, and then I need the word is. And then here where it says dot, 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 that's where your supporting point goes, right? So my supporting point is to have better opportunities. Let's read this sentence one more time. One cause of immigration is to have better opportunities. Oh, beautiful. Isn't that very easy to understand that this is the first supporting point or the first cause of immigration? Okay, good job, Jessica. All right, so I have now my first sentence, and after this sentence, I will write all of my supporting sentences. I'll show you how to do that in just a bit, but I still need to go on to my second supporting point. Now, I can't just copy the same thing because this one says one cause, so I can't say one cause again, right? But I do have some options for the second supporting point. I can go down here to this list and choose from this list. Which one do I like? I could say a second cause. I could say second, or I could say another cause. I'm going to use this middle one. Okay, a second cause. I like that. Okay, so I'm going to write it here again, and then I'm going to use this structure to help me write this sentence up here, just like we did with this one. So I'm going to follow it. A second what? A second cause or a second effect? A second cause, right? Because here we talked about one cause, a second cause. A second cause of, what's my topic? Immigration. A second cause of immigration is, and then remember the dot, dot, dot means put the second point, the second supporting point. Let's read it again. A second cause of immigration is to escape danger. Oh, this is very clear to my reader, right? It tells my reader the first cause and the second cause. Okay, so again, in my paragraph, after I talk about the first cause is to have more opportunities, then I'm going to talk about the second cause is to escape danger and give all my supporting sentences. So now, students, we are ready to write our paragraph. And because we did all of this planning, our paragraph is going to be so easy, right? Let me show you how we do it. So as with any paragraph, I'm going to start with the topic sentence. I'm going to write it up here so we can see a little bit better. So I'm going to start with my topic sentence. Now to indent, I'm going to press on the left side of my keyboard, tab. One time, I'm just going to jump over. And then I'm going to write my topic sentence. There are many reasons. Actually, what if I just copied and pasted? Cool. All right. So notice I have this indent. And how did I do that? I pressed tab button. There are many reasons why people immigrate to a new country, but the most common causes of immigration are to have better opportunities and to escape danger. What comes next? After the topic sentence, I need to write my first supporting point, and it needs to be in a full sentence. Oh, what? We already wrote a full sentence. So this is super easy, right? Copy and paste. One cause of immigration is to have better opportunities. What kind of opportunities? Can I give some examples? Can I explain? Sure. I have all of my supporting sentences ready to go. I'm just going to copy and paste. Ooh, they don't look very good because they're in bullet points, so I'm going to fix that. Well, this is turning into a long paragraph. Now let's stop for a moment and let's read it together and see how it sounds, okay? There are many reasons why people immigrate to a new country, but the most common causes of immigration are to have better opportunities and to escape danger. One cause of immigration is to have better opportunities, right? For instance, some people immigrate to a new country because they want better opportunities for education. In some countries, going to college is very expensive or very competitive. As a result, you can only go to college if you have a lot of money. This is why some people want to move to a new country where it is easier for everyone to get a good education. Another reason why immigrants move to a new country is for more job opportunities. If your country's economy is not doing well, you may want to immigrate to a new country where there are more chances for you to get a good job. Whoa, I'm going to pat myself on the back because I think I did super well so far. One of the reasons I know I did well is because the ideas in my topic sentence, I'm just going to highlight this in orange. The ideas in my topic sentence to have better opportunities is also matched here in my first supporting point, right? So you always want to make sure there's a match between the idea in your topic sentence and your first supporting point. The other reason I know I did a good job is because all of my supporting sentences, they all talk about opportunities. We can see this word repeated a lot throughout. Where else do I see? Job opportunities, right? Better opportunities for education, right? The other sentences that explain too, they all match. They're explaining why this is, why we can get better job opportunities or why we can get better education opportunities. So I think I've done a really good job. Again, we can see this here is my first supporting point. So maybe let's put this in, oh, that's a very ugly color. Let's not put it in that color. Let's put it in, how about this color? Okay, slightly better. All right. So we have our first supporting point. We have our supporting sentences for that first supporting point. What comes next, guys? Did you say the second supporting point? Then you're right. Good job. So this is my second supporting point, to escape danger. Whoops. I'm just going to write the sentence, and I'm going to put it up here. I'm going to put it also in blue because it's a supporting point, just like this one was here. One cause of immigration is to have better opportunities. A second cause of immigration is to escape danger. So these two sentences match. They each talk about a new supporting point, though. And remember how this one, how the opportunities match the topic sentence? The topic sentence also matches this sentence, the supporting point. So that's great. I'm doing a great job. After this second supporting point, I need all of this information, the supporting sentences. And so I'm going to go back to my plan, and I'm going to copy and paste all of these supporting sentences that give examples and give explanations and give reasons, and I'm going to write them all in. Beautiful. Okay. So I'm going to read it one more time now that everything's together, and you tell me, how am I doing? There are many reasons why people immigrate to a new country, but the most common causes of immigration are to have better opportunities and to escape danger. One cause of immigration is to have better opportunities. For instance, some people immigrate to a new country because they want better opportunities for education. In some countries, going to a college is very expensive or very competitive. As a result, you can only go to college if you have a lot of money. This is why some people want to move to a new country where it is easier for everyone to get a good education. Another reason why immigrants move to a new country is for more job opportunities. If your country's economy is not doing well, you may want to immigrate to a new country where there are more chances for you to get a good job. A second cause of immigration is to escape danger. One example of danger that might make someone leave their home is war. Many countries have been in wars for many years, and this makes it very frightening for people to live there. Entire cities can be destroyed by war. As a result, some people choose to immigrate to a new country where it is safer. Another reason people might leave their country is that there might be a lot of crime or gang violence in their home country. It is difficult to do normal things in your life if you are constantly worried about whether or not you or your family might be killed on your way to work, to school or work. Okay, I hope you guys agree that this sounds really, really good. This might be a lot more ideas than you're ready for in your draft right now, and that's okay. Yours can be shorter, but I just want to give you an example of how I think about things. Again, we can test this just like we did up here by finding some of the same words to make sure we're not talking about extra things. We're going to look for words that mean danger, or also like safety would be a good one. Okay, so one example of danger we see right here. War, right, definitely is very dangerous. Okay, frightening has to do with danger as well. Cities can be destroyed. We talked about this word in class on Thursday, right? That's definitely something about danger. We see the word safer as well. Okay, violence and crime, right? Oops. Okay, so again, killed. Again, we can kind of go back and check how we're doing by highlighting the words or circling the words that we're trying to focus on in that supporting point. Okay. Now, the last thing to do, students, is to add a concluding sentence. We're going to talk more about this next week. I know that it's something that students struggle with. But I'm going to go ahead and think about it for a moment, and I'm going to try to add a concluding sentence. So the first thing I do when I think about a concluding sentence is I think about my main point again. And to do this, I'm going to go back to the topic sentence. There are many reasons why people immigrate to a new country, but the most common causes of immigration are to have better opportunities and to escape danger. So one thing I might do is kind of say the same idea, but in new words, right? How can I do this? Maybe I'll say, leaving your country is not an easy thing to do. Right? I feel that. That's something that all immigrants probably feel, right? It's not easy to leave your country, but why do they do it? Well, because sometimes it's necessary, right? Especially when you feel like you don't have opportunities or you feel like your life is in danger. So maybe I'll say something about that. Leaving your country is not an easy thing to do, but it is necessary sometimes when people feel that they do not have opportunities in their home country, or they do not feel safe in their home country. Ooh, I wrote home country twice. I don't want to do that. Let me erase this one. I'm going to read that again to see if it makes sense. Leaving your country is not an easy, thing, is not an easy thing to do, but it is necessary sometimes when people feel that they do not have opportunities or they do not feel safe in their home country. Okay, great. So I think this concluding sentence says the same thing, but in different words of my topic sentence. And it also leaves the reader with a final thought, which is leaving your country, immigrating, is not easy, right? But it is necessary sometimes, right? And I think that's something that all readers, all immigrants can understand and probably feel, right, to a certain extent. So I think I'm done. This is a great paragraph. It's not perfect. I think I definitely repeated words too often, right? And I can go back and I can fix that. But the structure of the paragraph is excellent. The ideas are really developed. They're explained and given examples of. And one thing that really, really helped me was making this plan, right? Making these plans, I had all my sentences that were ready to go and in the order that I wanted to put them in, right? So it was super, super easy for me to write my paragraph if I spent a lot of time planning for it. And that's the big takeaway that I want you guys to remember is when you plan really well, when you spend a lot of time planning, your paragraph is going to be so much better. And it's not too late to do that for your paragraph, right? You can still plan after your first paragraph. You can go back and you can do the same planning. So please take the time to do that. And if you need some help, guess what? I have office hours every week. Please make an appointment with me for my office hours this upcoming week, right? You still have lots of time to do that, and I would love to work with you. All right, students, thank you for watching, and I hope this helped.